Okay, so the same approach as what we were doing yesterday, maintain the equation. There's always the left side of the equation, there's always the right side of the equation, and then the equal sign follows along the middle. So it says here, sometimes an equation can be solved using multiplication or dividing. Okay, great. Let's see here. Now, without thinking, I'm pretty sure everybody knows what the answer is. What's the answer for this one? So 3x. Okay, well, what's happening with 3x? What operation is that? Okay, so we have a 3, which is a coefficient, and a variable x. 3x means 3 times x. Okay, 3 times something will give us 12. What do you think that number is? 4. Okay, so what we're gonna do is solve this. And we're solving it. We're interested in the final answer, yes, but more so on the process. What do I see happen to x? I see x is being multiplied by 3. I see x is multiplied by 3. Okay. What are we going to do? If I see multiplying of 3, we're going to do the total opposite, which is dividing by 3. So we're going to divide by 3. And what I do on one side, you got to be fair on both sides. If you divide one side by 3, you got to do the exact same thing with the other. So divide by 3. Okay, now 3 divided by 3, well, that cancels out. So what remains on the left side is x, and then what remains on the right side, 12 divided by 3 is 4. Okay, now on your assignment and on your test, you might be asked to do a verification. Okay, we have to verify our answer. Okay, how do we verify an answer?
3 times 4.
Yeah, so verify our answer. So 3 times x and then 12. So 3 times, we're gonna replace the x with whatever number we found. 3 times 4, and that's equal to 12. So the left side is equal to 12. The right side is equal to 12. That means left is equals to the left side is equal to the right side. Okay? What about this one? Example number 2. 28 is equals to negative 4 times x. Negative 4 times x. Okay, what do I see? I see x is multiplied by negative 4. So that means, what are we going to do? What are we going to do?
Divide by negative 4.
Yeah, so we're going to divide by negative 4. So let's do that. Divide by negative 4. Divide by negative 4. So that negative 4 divided by negative 4 cancels. So, okay, almost. Okay, 28 divided by negative 4 is negative 7 equals x. Yeah, so if somebody wrote down negative 7 equals to x, that's perfect. If somebody wrote down x is equals to negative 7, that's the same. So how do we verify this? Left side, right side. What's on the left side? 28. What's on the right side? Negative 4 times x. And then,
Question. So when you're verifying it, does that mean you have to make that little table, or can you just plug in?
you could, yeah, you could just do the equation. 28 equals to negative 4x, and then you go 28 and then negative 4 times
Negative 7.
negative 7. So that's 28 equals to 28. Yes? Is that how you did it? Yeah. Just as long as you show that the left side is equivalent to the right side. Okay? Good? Let's take a look at the next one. Example 3. What's happening to the x? X got divided by 5. So x, what's happening to x is being divided by 5. So what are we going to do? Multiply by 5. So multiply by 5. Multiply by 5. And then 5 divided by 5, they cancel out. We're left with x equals to 3 times 5, which is 15. 15. Okay. Okay. Notice here. X variable is in the numerator. Notice the x variable, whatever you're solving, is in the numerator. It would be a different question, a different answer, if the x is in the denominator. We're not going to worry about that one right now. Okay? I'm going to leave it like that for now. Okay? So how do we verify our answer? So the left side, right side. On the left side is x over 5. On the right side is 3. We're going to substitute the x with 15. So 15 over 5. 15 over 5, that's 3. And then the right side is equal to 3. So if you want to just keep going, 3 is equals to 3. Then we verified our solution. Okay. So, you like it? Yes? Okay. Well, you like it because we're going to use it, I said, we're going to use it quite a bit when we do linear function. We're going to use what we're talking about when we do trigonometry and geometry,
So
working backwards. Yeah.
for the test or the exam, are we going to find the solution like this, or we don't need to do it? On the test?
On the
example,
test?
or the,
This part?
Yes.
Okay. On the assignment, I think it has that part where you had to solve and verify. Okay. If they ask you to just solve, then you just solve it. If it asks you to solve and verify, then you have to do both.
If they ask verify and they say 15 divided by 5 equals 20, is it okay?
Yeah. You say 3. Is it
Like 15 divided by 5.
like here?
Just the second one.
This part here? You just have to keep going until you get to the point where it says left is equal to the right. Well, because we know that 15 divided by 5 is 3, right? But to make it a complete verification, you have to go all the way down to the next level. Okay? Can I give you another question?
Teacher, this is example 3. X over 5 is equal to 3 over 1. And the cross.
Yeah. That's okay. Yeah. Okay, good. Let's take a look at example 5. You know what? I was gonna do example 6 later on. Oh no, I think we could do number 6. Okay, never mind. Okay, example 5. One third of Ken's cousins attend his hockey game. A third of Ken's cousins attend the hockey game. 8 of his cousins attended the game. Use the equation x divided by 3 equals 8 to answer the question. Now let's solve for x.
8 times 3.
Okay, 8x divided by 3 equals to 8. Okay, I see what's happening to the x. I see that it's being divided by 3. So what am I going to do? Multiply. So opposite of divide would be multiply. So multiply by 3. Multiply by 3. That cancels. So x is equals to 24. Okay. Well, what does x represent in this problem?
3.
How many
Number of kids.
Yeah, so how many kids or how many cousins he has. So x represents how many cousins he has. Okay, he has 24 cousins. A third of them went to the game, and that's equal to 8. Okay. Now, can I add? Raise up your hand if you heard of cross multiply. Raise up your hand if you heard of cross multiply. Okay. Good. Some of you. Good. Here's the other thing too. Okay. Now, a lot of people say, yeah, you just cross multiply, but this is the reason why you cross multiply. I'll try to do the same question again. Mesfin asked me this. Hey, this is 8. Can I put 8 over 1? Yes? Yeah. We're not, if there's nothing in the denominator, it's okay to be divided by 1. Mesfin said, can I cross multiply? Can I crisscross? What does cross multiply mean? So you're going to take the denominator of one side and multiply with the numerator on the other side. Multiply, that's why it's called cross multiply, because you're crossing and then you're multiplying those two. And then you're going to get the 3. You're crossing the denominator. Will cross with the numerator on the other side. This is called cross multiply. Okay, now the cross multiply is used, it could be used to solve equations and also used to get rid of the denominator. So what happens is 1 crosses to multiply with x. Well, what's 1 times x? It's x. Equals 3 times 3 crosses to multiply with 8. It's 24, so 24. So same thing, but the way cross multiplication is the same thing as this one. Doing the opposite of dividing. Good? That's a good one. So I know a lot of you come with a background, a knowledge. Okay, so I acknowledge that. And I appreciate you sharing it with me, asking me if that's, well, is that a good way to do it? I said, yeah. Okay, number 6. Following formula gives the ideal amount of sleep needed each night by people 19 years old or younger. So this formula only works for 19 years old and younger. Well, here's the formula. What does the H represent? H represents the number of hours of sleep. H is hours of sleep. And what does the A represent? A represents the age. Okay, so using this, how much sleep does a 14-year-old need? What did they give us?
Age.
They're given the age. Okay, and what are we going to calculate?
Oh,
Okay, we're given the A. We're solving for H, hours of sleep. So let's write down our formula. H is equals to 35 minus A. Well, we know what the A is. It's 14 divided by 2. And we know this already. We're going to use the orders of operation in here. We work out the numerator, so 35 minus 20. Oops. 35 minus 14. How much is that?
19.
21. I was 21. Divided by 2. And then H is equals to 10.5. 10.5 what? Hours, right? Because H represents hours. Jasmine is 10 years old and she gets 9 hours of sleep. Is this enough? Well, we don't know. According to our formula, how much a 10-year-old should have in terms of sleep? Okay, so 35 minus her age is 10. 10 years old. Divide by 2. So 35 minus 10, that's 25 over 2. So 25 divided by 2.
The 9 hours means that's 9 hours. So Jasmine is 10. She gets 9 hours of sleep. That's 9 hours now.
Yeah, we're trying to. Okay, so we know that she's 10 years old, right?
Yeah.
So Jasmine, we know, is 10 years old, and then she gets 9 hours of sleep. Okay. So here's what we could do. Okay. We could put a 9 here. Well, what's on hours is 9. The age is 10, so we substitute those values in, and then this is 12.5. Are they equal to each other? No. No. Right? So Jasmine only sleeps for 9 hours when she should really be getting 12.5. Yeah, so is this enough? No, not enough sleep. Okay. Okay, they're not equal. So it's less than, so 9 is less than 12.5. Have you seen this symbol before?
Yes.
Yeah, it means less than. So 9 is not equal to 12.5. It's less than 12.5, which is less than the sleep that she requires. Good? Yes?
12.5 is years or
Hours. Okay, so 9 is what she actually gets in terms of hours. 12.5 is what she actually needs.
even 9 is hours? Was it hours?
Hmm?
Even 9 is hours, 12.5 is hours.
Yeah, so this is hours, this is hours.
Okay.
Yeah, not enough sleep. Okay, now that kind of concludes our notes there. Assignment number 3, and we got lots of time to work on this. Okay, we're working on this not just to figure out the answer, but we're also looking at the process. So Abdel and I will help you out. We'll circulate around and get you working on this one. Okay, so leave that with you.